Hey guys, for today's tutorial I'm going to be installing a BMW Homelink system in my E46 BMW. Okay, so to get started on the install here, we're going to take a butter knife with a flat edge here, and we're just going to go ahead and we're going to pop this panel, this carpet panel off gently. You got to be careful because there's some tabs in here that you really don't want to break, and you just kind of gently pull it off, and then it'll hang down like this. And what you can go ahead and do is just disconnect the sunroof control if your car has the sunroof, and then you can pull this off. So once you've disconnected the sunroof control wire, you want to go up here and you want to find the bundle for the 3-pin wire connection for your Homelink system. Most of the E46 BMWs are already pre-wired for the Homelink controls. But if not, it's going to require a little bit of extra work, and it's not something we're discussing in this tutorial. But it should be relatively possible. But once you go ahead and do this wrap that's around the wire here, you can see you have the 3-pin connector that will correspond to the 3-pin connection that's on your Homelink system. So you can go ahead and just fit this on here. Make sure you have the right connection, which we do. You can see how it'll go right there. And then you can double check that this system works just by pressing the buttons. You can tell that the light comes on and we're ready to go. So we can continue with the installation here. What we're going to do is just go ahead and disconnect this for a moment. We're going to kind of clean this up a little bit. The wire wrap they have on here can be a little bit of a pain sometimes. So we're just going to pull this off here. Now we got our 2 connections here that we want to make sure we have accessible. So this roof panel here is just going to fit on right here when we're done, just like when we took it off. At this point in the installation process, you have an option. You can either have purchased the Homelink system with the carpeted panel already attached that'll match the interior of your car. As long as the fit is proper, you can use that panel. Or what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to cut out this already notched out square right here so that you can install your Homelink system inside the existing panel of your car. So I'm going to show you both options here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the sunroof controls out of the panel I already had in my car. I'm going to install it on the new panel, and then I'm going to show you how to cut out the insert here for the Homelink system so that you can insert the Homelink into your pre-existing panel. If you chose to go with the panel that you purchased along with your Homelink system, you're going to have to remove the controls for your sunroof. To do this, you simply press down on the controls and you can push it right out of this hole here, and then you have the control module out of the panel for your car. So now it's simply a matter of taking the new panel that you purchased and basically doing the opposite of the removal process, and you just slip the controls right through the opening, and then you'll attach this to your car. In my case, the panel that I purchased really wasn't that great of a match to the color of my car. It was pretty close, but it was off of a 7 Series BMW, so it wasn't exact. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and remove the sunroof controls and the Homelink system, and I'm going to place them inside the panel that goes with my car. So to do this, what you want to do is go ahead and pop the Homelink controls out. Just push down here, the 2 tabs will release. You just push it through. Then you do the same thing with the sunroof controls. You just push down and pull them out of the panel. For this part of the installation process, you're going to need a razor knife with a sharp blade, and you're going to need a pair of scissors that can cut fairly well. Now what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to take your razor knife and you're going to have to cut along this, but very gently, because you don't want to cut through the fabric on this part until later in the installation process. So I'm just going to go ahead and go back and forth gently with my razor knife here. Just kind of work through the grooves that are already there. You can tell these cars are meant for the Homelink system because they already have the cutout all ready to be notched out. So I'm just going to go over this a couple times through the lines here, and then I'm going to pop this panel out, and then I'll show you what to do from there. So once you get to this point that you've cut about 3 sides of it and scored the other side, you can peel it up very gently. You want to peel this up because the carpet is glued to the other side. So as you peel this up, you'll notice that the carpet's kind of pulling up there too. And so you might need to finish cutting through the other side here. So what I'm going to do real quick here. Quickly and gently is the key here. You want to be real patient as you cut through this because you don't want to cut the carpet on the other side. So it's going along right here. Perforate this basically so that I can just score it with the knife. Peel this up very gently, and we can just peel this piece right off. So you see the other side is still fine, and what we're going to do is just cut a little slit right in the middle so we can fold the carpet back. So working from this side here, I'm just going to take the scissors, I'm just going to cut a slit right there, slip this down like this. You want to make sure you have a sharp pair of scissors so you don't just tear through the material. It's very thin. So I cut an X shape right in the middle here. So now what I've done is I've gotten the Homelink system, and what I'm going to do here is just fold back these pieces, and I'm going to insert this through the opening like so. Just pop this right into place like that. You can see the carpet's folded back, and this is exactly the pattern that they use to install the sunroof controls. Just cut like a slit right there, and then they push it through, so then you have these nice rounded edges to the carpet and there's no slits or anything like that. And as you can see from this side here, it looks pretty good. Looks like it was meant to be there. So then we'll do the same thing with the sunroof controls. Just push this through here, and the panel's all set to be installed in the car. Okay, so now to install this, all we're going to have to do is connect the wire harnesses to the connectors right here, the Homelink system, the sunroof, and then what you're going to do is just pop the panel right back. Alright, now I'm going to just turn the car on here. And press the buttons here, you see the light comes on and it's all ready to be programmed according to your owner's manual. Okay, so now I've got it installed here. I got the garage door opener here, the Homelink system, I got my sunroof controls all set up here. And this is really a great installation. It cost about $30 or $40 to purchase this. Of course, it was a used system, but it's a good value. It's going to be very useful, and it's something that I'm really pretty surprised that BMW didn't put in from the beginning, because it is such a useful feature, and it's really something that you'd expect to find standard on a car like this. But nevertheless, it's done now. It looks pretty cool. It gives it an updated look, and the functionality is really just great. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope this was a helpful tutorial, and keep a lookout for the installation tutorial for the blackout grills for the front of the car.